I saw the beast, and the kings of the earth, and their armies, gathered together to make war against him that sat upon the horse, and against his army. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought the signs in his sight, wherewith he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, and them that worshipped his image. They too were cast alive into the lake of fire that burneth with brimstone. And the rest were killed with the sword of him that sat upon the throne, even the sword which came forth out of his mouth. And all the birds were filled with their flesh. Revelation chapter 20. And I saw a messenger coming down out of the sky, having the key of the abyss, and a great chain in his hand. And he laid hold on the dragon, the old serpent, which is the slanderous adversary, and the Rationale, and bound him for 1,000 years, and cast him into the abyss, and shut it, and sealed it over him, that he should deceive the nations no more, until the 1,000 years should be finished. After this he must be loosed for a little time. And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given to them. And I saw the souls of them that had been beheaded for the testimony of Yeshua, and for the word of the God, and such as worshipped not the beast, neither his image, and received not the mark upon their forehead and upon their hand. And they lived, and they reigned with the anointed 1,000 years. The rest of the dead lived not until the 1,000 years should be finished. This is the first resurrection. Blessed and holy is he that hath part in the first resurrection. Over these the second death hath no power, but they shall be priests of the God and of the anointed, and shall reign with him 1,000 years. And when the 1,000 years are finished, the Rationale shall be loosed out of his prison, and shall come forth to deceive the nations, which are in the four corners of the earth, the Gog and Magog, to gather them together to the war, the number of whom is as the sand of the sea. And they went up over the breadth of the earth, and compassed the camp of the holy ones about, and the beloved city. And fire came down out of the sky, and devoured them. And the slanderous adversary that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone, where also the beast and the false prophet are, and they shall be tormented day and night into the eons of the eons. And I saw a great white throne, and him that sat upon it, from whose face the earth and the sky fled away, and there was found no place for them. And I saw the dead, the great and the small, standing before the throne, and books were opened, and another book was opened, which is the book of the life. And the dead were judged out of the things which were written in the books, according to their works. And the sea gave up the dead that were in it, and death and Hades gave up the dead that were in them, and they were judged, every man according to their works. And death and Hades were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death, the lake of fire. And if any was not found written in the book of the life, he was cast into the lake of fire. And I saw a new sky and a new earth, For the first sky and the first earth are passed away, and the sea is no more. And the holy city Jerusalem was new, I saw, coming down out of the sky from the God, having been prepared as a bride adorned for her man. And I heard a great voice out of the throne saying, Behold, the tabernacle of the God is with men, and he shall tabernacle with them, and they shall be his people, and the God himself shall be with them, and be their God, and he shall wipe away every tear from their eyes, and death shall be no more, neither shall there be mourning, nor crying, nor pain any more, for the first things are passed away. And he that sitteth on the throne said, Behold, I make all things new. And he saith, Write that these words are faithful and true.